Hello friends. So today we talk about another topic which is the exception handling. So what is exception handling? It is a term used to handle situations which go outside the scope of program or unexpected side effects of the written code and gracefully handle the resulting situation so that the end user is not inconvenienced. Okay, so let's go to the code for it. Okay, so here is the code for this Python exception handling. So we have this code for exception handling. It's already written and I just copied from a text file. So we have x1, which is where we are entering the number 1. Okay, here it should be number 2. Okay, so here is the x2, which inputs the number 2. Then what we are doing, we are trying to divide the number 1 with number 2. So here we convert both these inputs to numeric format using int. So okay, we have z which captures int x1 divided by int x2. So this we put in a try block and then we use the keyword except here. So with except, what we do, we use except and then we write exception as any variable. It could be e or anything. So just for the familiarity sake, we use E to identify it quickly. And then we print the exception captured. And then we have the result of the division. Okay, so what it does, if in case there is an exception, which is most likely due to the divide by 0, we will also see explicit exception naming. So then we give the value of none to z and then we print the result. Okay, so let's execute this program. So we entered the number 1. Okay, looks like there is something. It does not print. Okay, let me just run it again. Okay, so we run the program with a slight change. So here we first capture the result in a variable z, then we print the result of division. In case there is an exception, then this exception will be captured, z would be assigned to none, and then we get the result as none here. Okay, so let's run this one. So here we enter a variable, suppose 36. Okay, so the division result is 4.0. We can fine tune this one with a better wording. So 36, 9. Okay, so division result is 4.0. Now let's clear this one and let's see how if it captures the exception. We run it again. So in the first number I give 18. The second one, let me give a 0. So here you can see the exception captured, its return as division by 0 and the result is none here. See on line number 15. Okay, so here we make a change here. Here we explicitly mention what kind of a error we are trying to capture here. So it is a keyword 0 division error. So it explicitly captures the result for divide by 0. So let's execute this modified program and I'm using pycharm here, so it's good for writing code and as well as debugging. So let me give here, it runs well with 54 and 18, and let me run with division by 0. So here we go. So division by 0 is captured at division by 0. Okay, so it basically division by 0 is the what zero division error captures here. And since we assigned this variable z as none, so we get the result as none. So this way you can do exception handling. We will capture more about exception handling, including user defined exceptions, in another part. For today, this is all that I have. Hope you would have liked this one and found it useful. Have a nice time.